Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. I'm back to doing Duel Links now that the World Championships are just around the corner. This version of Odd-Eyes is 7-axis, meaning it's more rank 7 focused, and you quite often end your turn 1 with 2 copies of Volo and a rank 4, which is a very strong endboard. It's very normal for this deck to summon Volo, but the build that I'm playing sometimes summons 2. And then because of the skill, on your next turn you can use them both to Xyz summon Odd-Eyes Raging Dragon. Please excuse my slightly blocked nose due to hay fever, and with no further ado, enjoy! So because this is a level 7 focus build, one thing that we are doing that a lot of other builds are not doing is we're playing 3 copies of Odd-Eyes. That's because in this build we want to draw this card. It's really good to draw, since we're trying to end on rank 7s, and going second it's a good way to push for OTK, because you can boost the attack points of Odd-Eyes with Volo, and then if Odd-Eyes attacks into a monster, it does double damage. I'm not playing Ebon because of space, because I would much rather have the option to end on 2 Volo, since this card is really good when you end on 2 of it, plus a rank 4. And to do that, all you really need is Pendulum Call plus this, or Pendulum Call plus this, and then that ends your field going first with 2 Volo and either Dweller or Roach, which is a really hard board to beat for most decks, because nobody really plays Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is not a good card against the best deck, which is August. Another thing that I'm doing in this build which is a bit different is I'm playing 3 copies of Noble Dragon, and that is once again because this build is more focused on playing level 7s. So with Noble Dragon going first, we can make Meteor Burst to make a rank 7, and going second we can use Noble Dragon to make Trishula. Or we can even do both, because Noble Dragon is actually not once per turn. If you have multiple in your graveyard, you can use both in the same turn. So for example, you can use one to make Odd-Eyes, and then use the second one to reduce Odd-Eyes to then make Trishula. It's also the best thing to discard with Pendulum Call, because you can use the effect from the hand or from the graveyard. Hi, it's me from the future. One thing I would recommend that you try in this deck would be Timestar Magician. I also don't think you need 3 Noble Dragon, because you tutor into it pretty easily, and Timebreaker is very good for dealing with Dingirsi. As you can see, I do not own 3 Wisdom Eye. I don't think playing 3 is objectively correct, because it does conflict a bit with Pendulum Call, but I think that I would try to maybe play 3 if I had 3, perhaps in placement of either the 3rd Noble Dragon or the 2nd Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is really good because it out threats like Steel Swarm Roach, and other forms of interruptions that come from monsters. Dragon Pit is good at clearing back row, and is also the best high scale. If you do want to draw this card more, you could even play Summoner's Arts, because it can search for the Dragon Pits. The Oath Dragon is another really good card. We use this to add back what we put to the extra deck from the skill. So normally we would send a level 7 and then add that back to the hand with Oath Dragon, because we can only Pendulum Summon 1 monster from the extra deck. But by doing the Oath Dragon play, we can Pendulum Summon 4 monsters. Going back to Oath Dragon, I don't play 3 of this card because I don't play rank 6. This is my 7-axis Odd-Eyes Pendulum deck, and yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Oh, okay. Are you ready? We have the sick end board, let's go. Okay. So we're gonna go Pendulum Call. We're gonna chuck our Noble Dragon. We're gonna grab this one and this one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Pay attention, chat. This is the goo. Go Scale Oath. Scale Dragon Pit. And now we use this skill to dump Odd-Eyes and 2nd Dragon Pit, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. We are cooking, and we go effects to add back Dragon Pit. And now we go Pen Summon. We Pen Summon this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we're playing against Bandit Keith, 25 cards, which is quite obviously Orcus. Go Pen Summon 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, what we're going to do, right, is we're going to use this and this to make Volo up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the Noble from a Grave to make this a 3. Bring it back. Then we're going to use those two to make a Meteor Burst. That makes Meteor Burst. And the Meteor Burst will bring out the Dragon Pit from the skill. Then we use Dragon Pit and Meteor Burst to make a second Volo. And now we haven't yet normal summoned, so we're going to go normal summon Wisdom Eye. And now we're going to use these two to make a Abyss Dweller, because we are most likely playing against Orcust, and there we go. Double Volo plus Dweller. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to go Scale Oath Dragon. Scale Dragon Pit. Now we use the skill. And we're going to put Odd-Eyes to the extra deck. And we're going to put Pit to the extra deck. Now, we're going to use Oath to add back the Pit to the hand. Yeah, Pit to hand. Then we Pendulum Shokan the Odd-Eyes. And we pen summon these 3. Bam, bam, bam. This end board's going to be crazy. Here we go. Odd-Eyes. Dragon Pit. Odd-Eyes. Camel. The best part. Now we use Odd-Eyes and Dragon Pit to make Volo. It's important that we don't use both Odd-Eyes here, because we want one of the Odd-Eyes to be underneath the other Volo, because Volo's only a quick effect if it has a dragon attached as a material. So now, right, we use the Noble from Grave. Actually, no, it's not because of that. That's a lie. We do it like that because we want to use Noble from Grave, and if we use both Odd-Eyes to make the Volo, then we won't have the Odd-Eyes on board to use Noble from Grave. Because the Meteor Burst will be the dragon that's underneath the second Volo. Now we use Meteor Burst effect, bring out Dragon Pit. Then we use Dragon Pit and Meteor Burst to make another Volo. Crazy, right? It's crazy. And we haven't normal summoned yet, so we're going to go normal summon Wisdom Eye. Use Wisdom Eye and Camel, and we make Steel Swarm, not Steel Swarm. Yeah, Steel Swarm Roach. We make Steel Swarm Roach. And we pass. We get Darkhold, and we lose. But it's fine. No one plays Darkhold, because Darkhold sucks against Orcust. It's great. Darkhold isn't real, it can't hurt you. Nice. GG.